So, downsizing is, I suppose, proof that good ideas don't necessarily translate into good films. It's maybe difficult to put a finger on why that is the case, but as I know, like, it kind of has a really good idea. Like, it's kind of funny as an idea. It's got like some kind of relatively good preachy elements. Like, it's got a message that's worth sharing. It's got a relatively good cast. I mean, does it have some kind of well-knowns, but it has a couple of people who are kind of not well-knowns who make really good impressions. There's some parts of it which are really funny, but it doesn't really work. And I think it's the execution of the idea, not the idea itself, that doesn't work. Basically, it's a bit like Gulliver's Travels, but Gulliver is some nonce played by Matt Damon who bumbles around lots of kind of fairly believable situations within the world that the film creates, but in a way that kind of you're just a bit like, what are you doing, you muppet? And don't really know how he's got himself into situations. I kind of think I'm supposed to feel sorry for him, but I don't. And in the end, it's just too long. So by the time it actually gets to the crunch of the message and of the characters and, you know, the conclusion of the story, I just stopped caring, really. So I'm afraid I wouldn't massively recommend it, and I'm going to make my video about it much shorter than the film was. So the most I'd pay for a cinema ticket maybe would be £10. I think I'd pay £5 for this. There's some good elements, but it's overall a little disappointing.